Hello, my name is Rebecca Wizov. I am a music teacher at Frankfort High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, within the school district of Philadelphia. This is my 5th year at Frankfort. In addition to music, I also teach a yoga elective and am the cheerleading coach, direct the musical, and run our school's social media. I started a career in education because I love what I do. So I'm a musician and I love sharing my craft with other people. And when deciding what did I want to go to college for, I love helping people through music. So that's what I decided to do. I can still perform. I'm still a performing musician, but I love being able to share my craft and help people find their own path in music because there's so many ways to do it. And also just to provide an area, a space for creativity and showing for students to be able to find their path of self-expression. If I could have any other job, what would it be and why? I guess to be a professional musician. I kind of do that on the side. I perform in a cover band and that kind of fulfills that for me. I found that everything I do, I really like to teach. So I also am a yoga instructor. I love yoga. I love all of the things that come with that. So I got my certification to teach it. I did think about physical therapy for a little bit. And I guess that goes with the same idea of helping people get back on track. And I think that was because of personal experiences. So that was my other path, but I'm very happy with the choice that I made. Howard, now than 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I was not alive. So I'm more towards the generation of my students. I'm 26, so I've been teaching straight out of college, but technology is a huge component, and media and social media and just all of the things that are surrounding us. Everything revolves around technology, and I think that's probably the biggest difference. And also just new ways of engaging students, and that kind of ties in with the next question. Different teaching differently, teaching now than 30 years ago. There's so many new ways to teach with technology, especially learning how to teach through virtual, through a pandemic. There's so many new resources out, and technology is just a huge component, especially in music. Music technology is an emerging career that in a music classroom 30 years ago was very traditional, classical, choir, band, all classical style, maybe jazz. That took a while for schools to actually start jazz programs. And now, my class is basically popular music education. It's music that students like, mixed in with all sorts of styles and genres. But the music technology career is something that's new and has so many opportunities for students to find a career pathway. What would I do right now that is thinking about becoming a teacher? This is probably the craziest time in the world to be a teacher, is coming out of this pandemic and learning how to reteach and teach in a new way. But I think that I would tell a teacher that each day we learn something new and it's never personal. And probably by year 3, you feel really confident. So it's never, it's not going to feel, perfect in the first day or the first month or the first year. Also, the colleagues are just amazing. So find colleagues that you can look up to as mentors, and don't be afraid to ask questions. And I've learned so much. I'm only in year 5, but I feel like I've learned so much from my coworkers and my administration. Also, don't be scared to ask for things. I found that I've actually, the more I ask, at least, ask for a lot, and then you'll see what you get. What is one thing you would change to help kids learn better? So I think smaller class sizes, which is really hard for certain districts, including mine. But I think that smaller class sizes in general would really just help students excel more because teachers would be able to give them more of the one-on-one time and support that they need. Yeah. So, I mean, that's one thing that I wish I could change, but that's just how it is for lots of districts. But I think that smaller class sizes would definitely help. I also think that, you know, sometimes students don't get to choose which, well, for me, I'm an elective class, but I really think making sure students have the opportunity to pick classes that they really enjoy in addition to the core academic classes, but just making sure that those options are available. So like the more choices, the better. We have tons of opportunities at our school now, lots of vocational pathways, our music and arts, a lot of different things. Yeah, I think that's all my questions. I'm really excited about these headphones. It's going to be great because I'm a music teacher, and with COVID, I want my students to have their own headphones. I don't want to have to share, and I think that this is a really great opportunity. So thank you.